Welcome to your Wellcast, a guide to unlocking a healthier, happier you. Your host, Anna Kate, is an experienced holistic health and wellness coach. She's the guide by your side as you give yourself permission to build the life you envision, empowering you through motivation, education, and whole health nourishment. If you're ready to indulge in your wellness journey, Anna's here to help. This is your Wellcast.
Hello, all, and welcome to another episode of Your Wellcast, the podcast for those busy professionals who are seeking holistic health and lifestyle solutions. I hope I can be of service. I'm your host, Anna, and today we are going to dive into a topic that affects us all, whether we are aware of it or not. How are you speaking to yourself? I have had the privilege of working with amazing clients who are striving to live healthier, more fulfilled lives. And one of the most transformative aspects of this journey is understanding the incredible power of mindset and the words we use when we speak to ourselves. Each day, our minds are engaged in an internal dialogue, a conversation that shapes our beliefs, influences our actions, and determines our reality. This self-talk isn't just idle chatter. We think it is, but it's solely a powerful force that can either propel us towards success or holds us back. So which will you choose? We want to be thriving. We want to live our healthiest life, not our busiest life. And so let's start exploring the concept of reprogramming and neuroplasticity. Our brains are incredibly adaptable. They have the capacity to rewire themselves, which is known as neuroplasticity. This means that the thoughts and beliefs we repeat to ourselves on a regular basis become ingrained in our neural pathways. And if we're constantly telling ourselves negative things, judging, harping on ourselves, we're simply reinforcing those pathways and in turn create a negative mindset. However, here's the exciting part. We can intentionally reprogram our minds for positivity and success. We can choose, you guys can choose to change the way you speak to yourself. And by doing so, it reshapes your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. I also want to throw in a book recommendation that I love about this topic. And when I read it almost 10 years ago, I was at the Chelsea market. I randomly picked up this book on my trip in New York, and it changed my perspective so much. It's called The Confidence Code by Katty Kay and Claire Shipman. And I highly recommend that you check it out, whether it's Audible, paperback, whatever you need. It is transformative. Now, let's dive into some practical aspects of aligning your actions with your words. You guys know that it's not enough to just think positively. You must act in alignment with your intentions. Imagine you're telling yourself, I'm committed to a joyful and healthy lifestyle, right? To make this statement more than just those words, you must take action. You must use the whole health practices that I so often talk about and implement ways to bring these intentions into your daily life. That might look like scheduling regular exercise and movement. It might be mapping out time to meal plan, to batch food for the week. It could look like seeking out support from professionals, coaches, etc. What about spending time alone to reflect, to go inward, gravitate towards a little self-discovery? It can also look like assessing your relationships. What are those energy gains? What are the drains that we talk about? Are some of the people in your realm higher vibration, lower vibration? Where do you stand? in that circle of relationships. All right, so here are some strategies and ways that you can begin to shift the way you speak to yourself and harness the power of neuroplasticity. Awareness being the first step. It is the first step in my methodology to coaching. And when we're talking about self-talk, you guys have to just become aware. Pay attention to the words and the phrases that you use internally. Are they positive? Are they empowering? Or are they self-limiting? And are you hanging on to those beliefs? Are the words you're using negative? You will know when you start tracking, right? My coaching methodology states become aware, take note, and then practice. So often we don't even hear the things that we're saying to ourselves or to others. So really listen in, take note, and become aware. Another super strong strategy is to challenge the negative beliefs. When you catch yourself thinking or saying something negative about yourself, challenge that thought. Ask yourself if it's really true, or is it just deeply ingrained? Is this a belief that is subconscious, that is deeply ingrained within who I am, but it simply needs to be reevaluated because it's not true? Are you just telling yourself these things, or is it true? Ask yourself that. And using positive affirmations to reprogram your mind. Create those short, quick, powerful statements that reflect the life you want to live. Mantras work, but you have to believe them, right? Repeat these affirmations daily to reinforce positive thinking. In my mindful minutes, both of the journaling practices, there is a section where it's the positive affirmations. It's the I am statements. Okay? What is it that you are affirming about your life and about the life that you want to live? And with that comes visualizing success. So, like I said, you really want to believe it. You can't just say it. We are acting and reprogramming within our neural pathways those affirmations, those belief patterns. And so, taking a few minutes each day to really visualize yourself. This is where meditation comes in. Really visualize it, really see it, really manifest it in a way that you feel it. Okay? You visualize yourself living the life that you desire, that you see yourself attracting. This mental rehearsal, and I would say soulful rehearsal, can help align your actions with your goals and truly surround yourself with positivity. Again, what I mentioned before, maybe it's relationships that you need to take a look at. So surround yourself with people and environments on a daily basis, on a very regular basis that actually support your journey towards holistic health and living a vibrant life. The positivity that you surround yourself with, it will reinforce your new way of thinking. Sometimes it feels like you're on an island. I'll be honest. It happens. But when you really believe, when you're really meditating, when you're really imagining deep down and reprogramming what your life looks like today, what it will look like, and being grateful for it in the way that you currently have it. And you're being grateful for the things that may still come to fruition in your life, but you're talking and speaking and feeling as though it is in the present. That is when you find change. So we are going to go inward a little bit more with each of these concepts that I mentioned. I want to bring specific examples around each of these strategies. And so when we're talking about awareness, imagine yourself at work, okay? And you catch yourself thinking, ugh, I am terrible at presentations. I'm terrible at public speaking. I always mess up. Now, you see that thought come through, you take a moment, you pause, and you recognize that that is your negative belief. That's your negative self talk. Ask yourself, is this belief that I believe I constantly mess up presentations, is that based on fact? Or is it just my self limiting thought, a narrative that I've created over time from past experiences? And perhaps you've had successful presentations in the past. And the belief that you're stating in that moment is not entirely accurate. This level of awareness is the first step to changing that internal dialogue that you have with yourself. Okay? Now, a good example for challenging your negative beliefs. Let's say you often think, I'm not good enough. That's a big one for me. So, in this specific example, it's I'm not good enough for that promotion. You know, you believed in yourself enough to go up for that promotion, to ask, to challenge, to even ignite that thought of a promotion in your mind. But now you're saying, ugh, I'm not good enough for that promotion. Hold up. Challenge this belief by asking yourself for the evidence to the contrary. Have you received positive feedback from colleagues and supervisors? Have you successfully completed challenging projects in your current role, which would make you a good fit for a promotion? By questioning the true validity of the belief that you're telling yourself, you can start to see that it might not be true. It might not be as true as you initially think it is. And a great example of affirmations of affirming nature. Go ahead and create a positive affirmation that counters a specific negative belief. So if you tend to doubt your abilities, develop an affirmation that might read, I am confident, I am capable in my ability to be successful in this role. Repeat this statement daily, multiple times in the day. Keep coming back to it. I am confident. I am capable in my ability to succeed at this role over and over, and especially in the moments of self-doubt. Over time, this repetition can truly reprogram your mind, your soul, the way you think about things. Thus, it allows you to really believe in your abilities and not the opposite, in your lack. And when we visualize success, okay, here's an example. Like, let's say you're working towards that healthier, more joyful lifestyle. Take a few minutes each day to close your eyes, to visualize yourself engaging in the activities that bring you joy, that are great for your well-being. Visualize yourself participating in the act of living this lifestyle. You're out there, you're jogging in the park, you're going on nature walks this fall, you're cooking those nutritious meals in a mindful manner. You are feeling energized and vibrant while you partake in those activities. And so, as you vividly imagine those scenarios within you, you're aligning your mental image with the desired actions, making it more likely for you to take those steps towards your healthy goals, towards those goals that will, in fact, move you steps in the right direction towards that healthier, happier, more joyful lifestyle. It is in you. We just forget in the day-to-day details how that could look. And when you visualize it, it becomes real for you. And a great example around surrounding yourself with positivity is if and when you're striving for holistic health and a joyful, vibrant life, consider joining a fitness class, a wellness group. Are you taking work meetings outside? Could you walk around a neighborhood? Even just spending more time with friends who share those health conscious mindsets allow you to align in an environment that, again, doesn't make you feel like you're on an island. When you really start believing in these things and your magnetic, authentic self starts bubbling up, you want to surround yourself with positive influences and supportive environments that do, in fact, reinforce your commitment to the lifestyle that you are looking to live. These connections offer encouragement, accountability, inspiration, even sometimes the challenging conversations that we all need to keep moving forward in the right direction of our specific goals and visions. It's different for everyone. So, how can you align yourself in the appropriate environments that make you flourish? And so, these are just some examples about how to illustrate and implement strategies discussed to begin to reprogram that self-talk, to tap into the neural pathways and really align your actions with your words so you can live in that holistic sense of well-being that you crave. You have to remember that the way you speak to yourself matters. It's not just about boosting your ego or your self-esteem. It's not just about making blanket statements. It's about rewiring your brain for success and aligning those actions appropriately, okay? It's harnessing the power of neuroplasticity and committing to the positive self-talk, to catching yourself when it is anything other than positive talk. In that case, often to others too. And you can transform your life in ways you never thought possible. And I want to leave you with how all of this plays into nourishing your mind, body, and soul. That is at the core of this journey. That is at the core of the transformative space. Whether it be health related or holistic health in general, integrating into your broad view of living a life of well-being, of longevity. The strategies mentioned earlier in this particular episode play a significant role in the process because they address all the different aspects of your overall health. By nourishing your mind, that positive self-talk and the practice of challenging those negative beliefs contribute to your mental nourishment. When you replace self-limiting thoughts with empowering thoughts, authentic, beautiful, up-leveling thoughts, you're nourishing your mind with optimism and self-confidence. Additionally, visualizing those items with techniques that can help you create a positive mental environment. It reinforces your belief in your ability, in your mindset. You are able to achieve those goals, to achieve the dreams and the visions that you have within you. Now, nourishing your body. The way it's impacted here is visualizing success and surrounding yourself with positivity can significantly impact your physical health. I think we take it for granted. We often forget that what manifests in our body, in our muscles and bones and aches and ailments, is really other stuff, right? That's why I integrate mind, body, soul. And so visualizing in the act of visualization really encourages you to picture yourself engaged in these healthy activities, engaged in a life of whole health practices, in keeping those things and, getting rid of the rest that don't work for you. When you start incorporating all of these tactics, all of these items and, recharging acts of self-care, like what works, what sticks. And then when you find that, it's visualizing, it's feeling it and allowing yourself to really be engaged physically in those healthy activities, in those activities that make your life better. And when you do so, you are more likely to take action to nourish your body, such as getting outside of your comfort zone, exercising in a different way, moving your body regularly, but sometimes in a different way where it challenges you. It allows you to make healthier food choices, more nutrient-dense quality food choices. It brings about less anxiety, less stress. When you're calmly visualizing the positive aspects of the way that you can heal and help your physical body, that is when you nourish yourself. And so surround yourself with the people, like we were saying, the environments, the ways that you can motivate to stay on track with your physical health goals. Bring in accountability aspects of this and always come back to the values, always come back to your why. And when we're talking about nourishing your soul, affirmations and positive self-talk can profoundly have an impact on your soul's well-being. When you use those positive I am statements that align with your core essence, your values, your desires, your vision, you are nourishing your soul with positivity and with purpose. And this inner nourishment can lead to a greater sense of fulfillment, and it brings that happy contentment to your life, right? Oftentimes when I speak about the soul work, it's the complete opposite of what our society tends to do, which is grab and grab and grab and search outside of ourselves for that happy contentment, for that peace, for that joy. And so when you are nourishing your soul, and just with the couple ways that we discussed, reframe the way you talk to yourself, the way you talk to others, the way that your soul expands every day. That is what nourishes you. That is what brings your soul essence to life. So just a reminder, mind. Your thoughts shape your beliefs and actions, influencing your mental well-being. When we speak about body, your beliefs and actions determine your physical health, your vitality, your outlook on longevity, and your belief in a positive body self-image about yourself. And soul. Nourishing your soul with those positive affirmations, those I am statements that you truly believe in, and the purposeful thinking. It all fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and connection to your life's meaning. And so with that, let's take one deep breath together, okay? Inhale through your nose, filling up your belly, diaphragm, chest, holding it at the top. And really exhaling deeply, letting it all go, knowing that this is all within you. And when you practice these strategies, you can cultivate a positive internal dialogue. You're not only enhancing your holistic health, but you are nurturing a vibrant, balanced, fulfilling life for your mind, body, soul. Ground into you over and over again. Ground yourself. I promise you, you guys, the practice is worth it. Until next time, be you, love them.
Thanks for listening to Your Wellcast, a guide to unlocking a healthier, happier you. Keep in touch on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at AnnaKate_Whole Health. To get in touch with Anna for personalized coaching and guidance, visit AnnaKateHealthCoach.com.